And you can see how that pans out on the CS there, where, okay, it's evened out a little bit, but Morphling does have quite a bit few more CS than Leshrac.
As it's even with 4 base armor and a decent amount of HP regen, he's just really no match. I think like Fear was saying during the panel segment, Nyx just can't threaten. The nukes are not high enough on Impale. His attack damage is, you know, minimal, less than 50.
Yeah.
And the only other lane we haven't really touched up, hold that thought actually, is top lane. They're making a play onto Whitemon, and it's even a kill there for Nisha, as Zayat's setting that one up with a really nice Impale.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens. You're undying, you think you're invincible, but then these heroes with a lot of nukes, right, they get a few levels, and you die.
I wanted to take a quick look down bottom, where we
playing
have
for the Tidehunter gets really hard.
Whitemon, Topson's ganking, sorry, level 6 here. Whitemon was tanking a lot of spells. They also get a kill down bottom onto the Tusk, but dive underneath the tower goes Ana, and receiving the kill is Topson. Nice little combo there with the Fortune's End Purifying Flames. Down goes Nisha.
Yeah, you can try to dodge him, but come for you. Watch out for Topson.
Yeah, I mean, I guess in that sense, the Oracle, especially when he made the rotation over to the mid lane, there's going to be an Impale onto Zephyr, Snowball forced out onto the Wolves, but a nice bit of micro there from Rezo is going to secure him the kill. Yeah.
I mean, you have this... Okay, maybe it's fine. Level 4, he's going to hit level 5 here with Tidehunter. Can probably hold mid.
They're going to go to the top of the board for Last and Denies. His net worth as well, reflecting nicely, 3,600, as they're going to make the play onto Zayat. Gets off a nice Impale, though, in the spiked Carapace, but surrounded by T1 heroes, he will fall. Yeah, then that's where you see the Oracle, right? Like, Purifying Flames there maxed out at 7 minutes. It's a lot of damage. And he's also going for the Axe, so that'll be cool. So he actually went for Fortune's End first, as it helps him farm a bit faster with that AoE damage. He's just running into the middle of camps and Fortune's Ending himself to root everyone. And it's working out really nicely. I mean, you saw how it looked pretty convincing, didn't it? How quickly he took that stack.
Yeah. No, the cooldown. Like, I never get the cooldown this low, you know?
Yeah, me neither.
So it does feel really good when you have it.
6 seconds, and yeah, I don't believe it's just 280 damage straight up, isn't it? You don't need to max channel it.
Yeah.
So it's pretty speedy here. Whitemon maybe in some trouble. This is of course a Topson mid lane Oracle, so he doesn't have the points in False Promise.
Look at that damage on Nisha, though.
But his own tankiness, as Nisha is gonna die. Topson persists. In comes Rezo, though.
Ooh, I think he got it.
Cancel ready, the Impale. Oh, the speedy little Centaur Conqueror there with the stomp. In time is going to be able to punish Topson.
Yep. Very nice, very nice.
Hard to blame him there. I think against almost any other mid laner, you know, Tombstone is going to actually slow them down and allow him to escape, but not against the Shapeshift.
No, for sure. I mean, Secret are quietly taking a bit of a gold lead, but it's nothing major, right? It's just a few hundred gold.
So, he'll be okay.
Alright, nice.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
The problem now...
He did use Hand of God in that previous exchange. He doesn't have that one at least, and he's got to be in the vicinity for that mech to kick in.
But look at these tornadoes!
Cuckoo. He has Ravage, as there's going to be the jump onto him now. Look at that, the Enrage is going to allow Crystals to shrug this one off with a Snowball onto 2. They make the jump, and Ana, and getting involved early, is there for the kill. Nisha doing a lot of AoE damage, surrounded by 4, taking them down one by one, but Puppey cannot keep him alive despite his best efforts with the mechanism. As T1 now sent scattering. Wow, the Helm of the Overlord already finished.
Yeah.
Black Drake here.
I think they might have had a little bit of a communication issue there, where I think Resolution just finished it, and he really wanted to get an Ancient Creep, so he showed up a bit late, and so maybe Secret could have waited before they committed in there.
Yeah, but just look at this damage that the Nisha gets to do in this fight. 3,100. This is why having some heals, even for some time, there was a Wisp Lesh strat running for you know, a couple of weeks. The longer you can keep this guy alive, the more damage is going to output. It's almost that simple.
Yeah, no, he's really strong. I think you saw the Ursa there go in and go down, so to speak. I think he overcommitted with the, what is it, the little Earth jump?
Earthshock.
Yeah, Earthshock, yeah.
Front flip.
The front flip squiddly do. He probably should have kept that to get out. But
Chris, I think he wanted to stop a Ravage from coming through maybe, but Cuckoo just a little bit too tanky in the early game. Now has a Sanj.
It's a Roche though.
That's a Roche without the Ravage to fight. Chris Secret feel like T1 can't reasonably contest, and they're right about that. T1, they make no moves. Instead, they're going to head down bottom.
That's strong.
Okay.
Let's hear. They might jump in mid.
Okay. Oh, and they will. And with Zayat's nearby, they've got the kill.
Yeah. So yeah, a little bit of Topson stream lore. I believe he spammed Oracle at the same time as he was spamming Zeus. And in this period, I think he was losing a lot of MMR, so... but, I mean, it's not like he lost every game.
No, of course not.
Alright, T1 getting chased down here.
Yeah, that's going to be another easy kill for them. Team Secret showing off their voice lines as well in the supporter pack. Yeah, I mean, it sounded like, as well from that, I remember from that period of time, everyone was talking about the 404 Zeus, the 404 Zeus, this and that, it's so good, and then even Nisha started really impressing some people with it over at the Riyadh Masters. That's about the time I recall this happening. I don't remember a lot of people saying much about the 404 Oracle,
a little kill back
here's
here.
A kill. Yeah,
nice.
Something
Are they
for T1.
Okay, so Crystallis is TPing here. I don't know.
As well, giving chase. It's got a full Bloodstone. Probably the one of two heroes.
There hasn't been anything to farm, right? Like Secret have held the map very, like an iron grip.
Here they go now. Cuckoo. Taking this one off all the ice shards though, and every little thing. Zephyr's in real deep.
Oh, here's the axe. Oh, going more. Uh-oh. Wow, that could have been so much worse for T1, and it could have also been so much better. Unfortunately, Topson got caught by Nick stun, so he couldn't. Like, Ana was going in full glory blazing.
Abyssal next. You know, he's got plenty of items he can still really look to go for.
Might have a fight coming here. Ana.
Oh, he's just in. Look at that, right on a white mud, but they can't burst him. He does get the tombstone down to the high ground. Crystallis, disarmed by a second, is going to BKB up. Nisha is going to actually find the stun on the Topson, and he forces the Reign to Destiny and the False Promise both onto him. Crystallis will find his man eventually here. So down goes White Man. They're not fighting underneath Tombstone anymore as well.
They're not together.
Now is being focused onto Crystallis. They get through Ana as Rezo and Zayats, I think, are going to collect him. Topson on his high ground. Zephyr doing what he can with a brief walrus punch, but I think he's not safe here. Yeah, nope. Impale's going to catch him. Crystallis, the last of his mana here for the overpower, and an full team wipe in favor of Team Secret.
Yeah, very nice for Secret there. It's unfortunate. Like, if you see, right, they didn't even get to use Ravage. Like, Ana kind of waveformed away by himself, and then they were split up. And with Whiteman already dead early, too. And after that, it's just very difficult to fight.
Yep. I really like Crystallis' jump there. You know, when an Ursa's right on top of Undying, obviously not a matchup Undying particularly likes, despite how tanky it can be. It's a quick decision. Do I put down Tombstone, or do I die and save it for the next fight? He decided to quickly put it down, and unfortunately T1, they just weren't really set up around it.
Yeah.
Cuckoo though? Oh, okay. From the trees. As Secret clean up an entire mid lane of barracks. That's the kind of building damage that they can do, especially with the Lesh.
Yeah, so now we're in a definitely despair part of this game here for T1. They do still have, like, Tombstone, they have Ravage. So, like, what they need is the Ursa to jump in, right? And they need to hit the Halberd right away, I believe. Okay, let's see here.
Yeah, they accomplished that this time, but again, they just end up fighting away from Tombstone, and
yeah.
Above our camera here is where Ana ends up as well.
Now you can see it's just they're getting.
Whoa! Oh, they're in.
They're going. Oh my god!
Topson's gonna buy back. Nisha as well doing some damage on the Cuckoo, forcing him out. But at least the more from Ana allows him to find a stun, find a kill onto Zayats. Crystallis on the run with Aegis still for 2 minutes, as Ana is gonna end up getting caught here by the split or a stun. Reigns of Destiny here to heal him up as Cuckoo falling low, receives the False Promise, is able to at least get the Ravage off. But Crystallis fighting on through this. That might be enough damage to kill him. Hand of God not from Secret as their heals are coming in. Once again, Topson, he's going to be jumped and killed. That's a dieback for him and a BKB, but he's just running for his life. Cuckoo is alive, but they have to call it. This game, it's over, Pi.
Yeah. No, at the end there's just there's too much net worth to fight through. Like, you can see their lineup, they're staying alive more than you expect, but